So, what is going on, everybody? How are you guys? Hope you're doing wonderful. I feel a little retarded today, I'm not gonna lie. Been feeling a little retarded. I told you guys you're gonna wait on your videos. I'm trying to space them out so I can at least upload them constantly for you, but that doesn't matter. I'm just rambling on now. What I wanted to talk about was luck. So does good luck really exist? I think that's a very good question because I don't believe in luck. I'll explain to you guys my views on luck because I do believe in luck now, but for the longest time I really didn't believe in luck, but I do believe in it now to a certain degree. And I'm just going to explain to you guys my view on what I believe luck is and how to attract it, actually, because that's actually a good point. You know, I'm sure all of us want to be lucky. You know, I remember one time I was at the casino and I put $5 down, my first hand, I put $5 down on a play and I made like $300 on it. I got like the dragon for Baccarat. You know, any of my Asian motherfuckers out there, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Baccarat, but what's going on here? Oh shit, they're like stripping his car. But anyway, so what you know, luck is great. You know, I'm sure, you know, there's been times in my life where I've been extremely lucky. You know, that's where we see what is luck. You know, how do you define luck? Because that's something so important. Because, you know, you go to work every day, businessmen, you go create your product and you sell it. You buy, you know, you go buy this product. You know, you go buy this chair and you're able to, you know, it's this crazy new chair and you're the guy who invented Snuggie, who knows, everyone loves it. You know, think about Snuggie, the guy who invented Snuggie. Was he lucky? You know, he goes, creates this backwards fucking robe and sells it and people like it and people are buying it and he goes and makes millions of dollars. Do we say that guy is lucky? You know, or go the CEO of McDonald's. You know, this guy created burgers, you know, I'm sure the original owner's dead and whatnot, but you know, think about it. Do we call these guys lucky? When you go to work every day and you get your paycheck, when you get your $100 when you come home at the end of the day, do you say, I'm lucky? Probably not. Isn't that funny? So we look at some of those guys like, oh, this guy got lucky, he got lucky, I don't know. But that's the whole point of how I analyze luck. And my explanation is coming from The Richest Man of Babylon. That's why I told you guys to read that book, because when it was explained like that, I was like, wow. Saying, you know, when we work, how come we view things that come to us, we view it as luck, but then the things we work for, we don't say it as luck. You know, if I work towards something, you're like, no, I worked for it, that was all me, you know, that's me. So that's the interesting part about luck. So what I want to my view on luck is that it does not happen. Luck is something that we can attract. It's a trait, honestly. It's something that comes to you. Because as you see, you know, you guys have heard that phrase, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I could agree to that phrase as well too. But that's kind of the whole point of how it's supposed to behave as a trait. That in the sense, when you work, you will get luckier as opposed to lucky and then you get whatever you want. So that's kind of what I'm trying to describe here, is how luck is supposed to operate. So the whole idea is you work hard, you make a product or service, you make money, you're not lucky. You find $100 on the street, you're lucky. But now, who's to say this? You know, some guy comes to you and he's saying, hey man, and I've had this happen, you know, some of my deals where, you know, I've gotten into some cool stuff, some nice things, and I've missed out on deals and some other ones. I'll give you one. This guy came up to my brother and he said, listen, I'll give you this house for $200,000. This house was in Chula Vista or San Marcos, California. Cindy, you know, nice house, was beaten up though. The average house was going for about $500,000, right? So this guy offered to give this house to my brother for $200,000. So half price. But what was the catch? The house needed like $150,000 of repairs. It was just god awful. So my brother, you know, a little nervous about it and said, yo, although this is a great deal, I'm gonna pass up on it. So my brother passes up on that deal. And if you go look at that house today, it actually, I think it sold a couple months ago for, guess how much? So like, how much do you think it sold for? So my brother passed up on the deal for 150 grand. It needed 150, 200 grand of work, so like 350 total investment. Mm-hmm. And this was 4 years ago, or 3.5 years ago, actually. Guess what it's worth now?
Where is it?
San Marcos.
3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years, 350, 400,000 purchase price.
Probably a lot more.
Good guess. All that thinking for that. A lot more. It was actually about 700 grand.
Well, it didn't take me a long time. I was factoring in a lot of things. I was trying to think if there was a trick question, maybe if the location, there was like, it capped off, it didn't get higher than a certain price. I don't know.
Relax, I'm trying to explain a story. I'm not trying to stump you on this, man. Relax. No, but, so it sucks because if you look at that instance, my brother just gave away and it reached that price. He pretty much could have flipped it within a year and a half and made like 200 grand with very minimal risk. Obviously, there was some decent amounts of risk, but what I'm trying to explain with that is that opportunity came to him. That's like finding $100 on the floor. Essentially, he found somebody giving him a $300,000 house for 100 grand. That's like finding $100,000 on the floor. But was he lucky? Well, he didn't get the house. He didn't make the money. So do we say he's unlucky? You could say that, but here's what I'm saying in both instances, whether he bought the house or not. If he bought the house and made the money, would you call him lucky? Or now, if he didn't, would you call him unlucky? That's the thing I want to challenge you guys to think about, because was he really unlucky that he didn't get it? Well, yeah, looking back at it now, but I think he was just unlucky in the fact that he did not recognize an opportunity and take it. Because that's how luck works. Luck is work. Luck is a goddess. Luck is a girl. She's attracted to people. Have you ever noticed some people, when they win, they keep winning, and some people, they fail, they keep failing? It's the same thing here with luck. So luck is a girl. She gets attracted to things that she likes, and she likes it when people work hard. If you work hard, you're a hard worker, you're diligent, and you are always trying to work at doing your best, luck loves a man with those types of traits. So luck is going to run to you every time. So you have to attract her, and how you attract is you work. You pretty much, you have to work to attract that luck. So what I'm saying in my brother's case, he did get a little scared about buying the house, putting that risk in. There's many factors, the timing, whatever it may be. There's so many things within the universe that we're operating. But the point is, he did not make the effort to go through that house, look into it more, or even just recognize the opportunity and take it. Because think about it. Someone comes up to you and say, hey, I have a $300,000 house. I need to sell it for $100,000. That opportunity is only going to last for maybe a week before it closes. So you have to be able to recognize it. And that's how luck is. Luck is a mix of working hard and recognizing opportunity. So some people, they either don't work hard or they can't recognize opportunity. So that's why they're unlucky. Because every opportunity that's came in their life, they can't recognize it. Or they just simply have not worked, and they're like, oh, where's luck? It's just like, well, you got to go outside. Luck doesn't want no, lazy fat ass who can't even raise the kids. So luck is looking for the man who's ambitious, who's going out there, killing the game, working hard. But then you also, not only do you have to have that trait to attract her, you got to understand the woman. You got to understand when opportunity is put out there. So that's what I'm talking about here. So not only do you guys understand it, that's just kind of my Cliff Notes version of it. But what I will tell you guys, here's your tip, like I've been trying to give you guys the moral, what you should focus on now, attracting luck. And understanding the harder you work, you will get more luckier. You will attract better opportunities. You won't call it, that's what you're going to be like me. You're going to stop calling it luck, because you're going to realize the harder you work, the more opportunities you are going to open up. The harder you work, the more places you put yourself in. You're going to find random people trying to sell you their houses for cheap, trying to sell you this company, getting in on this. And you're like, oh, wow, how do I keep getting lucky? Because you keep getting lucky because you keep working for it. I met my mentor, and, realistically, if I didn't meet like 4 or 5 of the people that I met, or like by the time I was like 18 to, or even 17 to like 19, I probably would not be where I am and have what I have. But was I lucky to meet those people? I know some people. I know people on TV. I know people in movies. I know people behind the scenes. I know, I have pictures with a lot of famous people. Isn't that funny? You guys don't see my face, and I have pictures with them. But that's what I find so comical about it. But what I'm saying is, to be in a position where a random, little San Diego Egyptian boy like me meets those people, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my school has done that. Nobody, for anybody I know, is in the same circle I am. And why? I got lucky. But did I get lucky? No. I only got lucky enough in and of itself that I had the desire to succeed before I met my mentor, before I met those people. That's why I got lucky. I didn't get lucky because I just met those people and then, you know, they're cool people, they have connections, they could provide me stuff. No, I was lucky enough to want millions of dollars, nice cars, nice houses, and to be something. I wanted that before I met my mentor, before I met anybody. I always wanted that. So that way, I worked hard on that. That's why I already had things I could provide to him. I had work done. I had value everywhere. And because I worked on it every day because I knew what I wanted. So when that snap chance where I'd come in contact with this guy, oh, guess what? I could now provide him everything. Was I lucky? No, I worked hard. You see, so that's the difference. I would have been unlucky if I didn't care about my future. I didn't learn new skills. I didn't want to make any money. So in that 5-10 years leading up to me meeting this guy, I would have been unlucky if I didn't care about that stuff. So then when I meet him, I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. Shake his hand. Boom. End of story. It's done. But I was lucky enough that I simply wanted to succeed. And I just worked towards becoming successful. And that's what made me lucky. Isn't that the funny part? It required no skill, no nothing. But simply the desire and actually working towards it. Because that's what I started doing in college. Because like if you look at how, you know, if you look at how my story has panned out and how I've met people, you would say I'm the luckiest motherfucker in the world. I'm like, how'd you meet this guy? How'd you meet this guy? Why did this guy like you? Why did this guy trust you? It's luck. I am utilizing luck because I was working for it. You see, I could not get lucky if I was not working for it. Because all those people, when I'm meeting, you know, 50 people, you're scratching your head saying, how the fuck do you know this guy? What can you give that guy? You got to realize at one point, I was just like you. I encountered that person, but I was lucky enough that I already had the desire for something else. So when they saw my skills and stuff, that was it. So I'll leave you guys with that. Hopefully it's not too long and convoluted. I feel like I say that at the end of every video. That's just because I talk and get on these rants, and I don't even really know what I'm saying sometimes. But
I feel like that was a perfect one, though. That wasn't one of the ones where you're gonna have to crop anything.
I hope not.
You never really do crop anything anyway.
I really don't. Yeah. So.
But
anyways, I hope you guys like it. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and give me your comments on this because luck is it's a very interesting topic, you know, and people have many views on it, but hopefully I want you guys to get a little bit, you know, luckier. And that's what, by me telling you get luckier, I'm telling you to work harder. So stay in school.